Hello, first graders. Today we're going to begin our type a sentence project. So you're going to start by clicking on the first grade folder, and then you're going to click on the folder that says type a sentence. Next, you're going to see your student numbers, your folders for your student number, and your screen is kind of small. So if you want to make it larger, you click on the open square in the corner, and then you have a bigger screen with all the folders. There is one other way that your folders might look, so I'm going to show you that right now. And it is this. If your folders are straight up and down like this, it's okay. Either way, you're just going to click on your folder number. And when you do that, you come to your type a sentence. Type a sentence folder. It's a Word document, and you're going to click on that. And then you're going to have your actual file that you're going to work with. Now, if you have this yellow bar, that means that you are not going to be able to edit. So what you have to do is click this little box, and that is going to enable editing. Once you do that, your screen looks like this, and you can begin to type. So the first thing we have to do is type our name. So we're going to move over to the blue box across from type your name and click. And when you do that, everything here is outlined with a dotted blue line, and there are some white circles and white rectangles. As long as, and by rectangles I mean square, and as long as this rectangular blue box is outlined with a dotted blue line, you're ready to type. So I'm going to type my name, Mrs. DeAngelis, and if I make a mistake, I can just use my backspace button and then fix my typing. So once you type your name, come down to the first question. Where do you play with your friends? So you need to move your cursor after the last letter in the last word. So in this case, it's after the T in at, and then click. Once you click, type a space, because in a sentence we have space between our words. All right, where do you play with your friends? We play at the park. And I'm going to put a period at the end, because it's important to always have punctuation at the end of a sentence, and in this case, it's going to be a period. My next question is, what is your favorite TV show? So once again, I'm going to move my cursor over. I'm going to place it after the last letter in the last word. In this case, that's going to be the S in is, and I'm going to click, and then I'm going to type a space. So what is your favorite TV show? I'm going to say it is SpongeBob SquarePants. I have a typo, so I'm going to backspace. SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, and I'm going to put a period. So two things. There wasn't enough room in the yellow box for me to type my whole answer, my whole sentence, so the cursor automatically dropped down to the next line. That's perfectly fine. The other thing is this little red squiggly line. All that means is that the computer doesn't recognize the word SpongeBob. I know that that's the word that I intended to type, and I can look at it and I can see that I typed it the way that it should have been typed as far as spelling goes. So in this case, I'm just going to ignore the red squiggly line. You are going to continue answering all the questions on the form, and then you are going to save your document. There are two ways to save a document. The first way is to bring your cursor up to this the left-hand corner, and click on this blue box with the white box on the inside. And when you click on that, your file is saved. The other way to save your file is to bring your cursor once again way up into the left-hand corner, click on File, and then you get a drop-down box, and click on Save. Once you have done that, your file is saved, and you can exit out, and you are done. Have fun with the project, boys and girls.